Oh man, it says start streaming. I swear I'm just gonna start saying the Lord's Prayer and then go back and watch this and see just how far into it I get before it starts actually showing up for people, because I've got really no indication. And man, oh man, all I can tell you is that if you think you have deja vu, you do. Because I did this earlier and managed to mess up at least 3 things on the stream. So given my compulsive nature, that means that I have to do this again. But you wanna know what? I'm happy to do it again. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so much better. It's gonna have the right ratio of length and height. It's gonna have the LUT on that makes the color not look gray. It's gonna have audio coming from the right source. So it should sound clear as a bell. My voice, it's gonna have my cat jump on top of the computer that's live streaming, because that's gonna help everything. All these things. You see, we're off to a better start. We're off to a better start already. Jet says hi, and he says that he's gonna go bother his sister. One of his sisters, he's gonna go bother them. All right, so I think maybe at this point, that's long enough that, that we can get going. So basically what we do is this. Once a month, I'll put out a video for people who are comfortable with the basics, want to get into a little bit more complex level kind of a thing. So it's called Casino Next Level. So far we've done the fundamentals of Cuban son, the fundamentals of Rumba Guaguanco, a casino social dance overview. That's a little bit of a difficult thing to explain. And most recently, the fundamentals of Ogun, Ogun's Reso. So this month, I want to change up a little bit and do something live just for fun. So the easiest way for me to do that is YouTube. But as I mentioned, all the amount of things that I messed up on the stream earlier, streaming being an easy thing is definitely a relative term. So what we want to do this time, this month, today, now, is basically take other Cuban dances that have their own music, their own cadence of steps, and put them into popular dance. So we can do a lot of these movements with a partner. We can do them with ourselves and put them into suelta, or free steps, paso libres, or if we want to make a choreography to a piece, we could take from these other dances. But the first step is being able to, just by yourself, off of some basic step, we're going to use a forward and back salsa basic today, is be able to go from your basic, put in, for example, rumba or pilon or yuka or whatever we're going to do, and then go back to the basic coherently. So it's not necessarily as easy as it sounds. You see a lot of times people will take steps from other Cuban dances and just kind of put them in willy-nilly, but the ones have to line up, because when the musicians are playing the music you're dancing to, the one is always in the same spot. And so just because they take a different feel of music, so let's say they got something that's very sol montuno, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're gonna take something like Guaguanco influence and bring it into the sol montuno that they're playing. They don't just throw it wherever. The ones still line up. So you got your sol montuno or timbo that you're dancing to, ba, 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 and rumba, ba, 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 oo, ba, 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 oo, ba, ba, right? So the ones are still gonna line up with the music and with our steps. So if we're dancing 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. We need to keep everything nice and congruent with the rhythm like the musicians are doing for us. So with that, let's start off with rumba, Guaguanco. Why not? So we're gonna do it on leaders count and then go back and show how to adapt them to follows count if that's something that we want to do. So like I said, we're gonna use the forward and back just as a home base. And part of being able to make these transitions look good is having good body movement for the forward and back. So like I go over all the time, body movement video in this on YouTube and in the Casino Level 1 digital course, which is on sale for the month of July in honor of 15,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. For $75 with promo code 15K. The body movement for the basic step, forward and back, or really any of the basic steps, is we've got our torso going side to side, and we also incorporate a little of forward and back with the shoulder. And so what that's gonna do for our arms is give us a driver where they're gonna be making small circles, and we're gonna keep those movements of the arms going as a way of splicing these moves in and out. So if I'm doing my forward and back, I've got my opposite coordination with the arm. So if I'm going forward with the left foot, the right arm is dominant. 1, 2, 3. And so on that pause for 3, I've got my left foot is the one that was active. The right arm is up. And so now it's the left hand's turn to be dominant. I'll be stepping with the right leg on 5, 6, 7. And so this little freeze frame on 7, I've got the left arm across at the right shoulder, and the right arm is ready to go on 1, 2, 3. And so where we're going to be splicing these movements in and out on the end of the count, so 7-ish, 8-ish, we want to be able to have that as a strong position for us. So we want good body movement for our forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And so now I'm going to be incorporating rumba, which is going to have a different posture, more of a bend in the knees, a little hinge forward, forward lean. And I'm going to be going out to the side on 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. So in order to get into rumba, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm going to bring the feet together on 7, hit a little drop on 7.5-ish, 8-ish, and I'm going to be changing the posture while I do so. And it's going to be the same opposite arm coordination. So if I'm here, I've got the right arm dominant on 1, back to the middle on 3, left arm dominant on 5, back on 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. And so I've got my arms ready to go. So my left arm is across and my right arm is ready to go on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So without the explanation, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, rumba, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So just to address a question I got from fundamentals of Rumba Guaguanco from somebody who is taking a look at that material for the weight transfer for the step side to side. I want to make sure that I've got this molleo bouncing, springing in the middle, they're very comfortable, and I want to keep that same molleo when I step out to the side, whether it's to the right or the left, with the weight split even. So if I put the weight too much out to the side, it's going to be forcing me to kind of pick up my feet, and I'll be doing a side step in 3 steps. If I don't put the weight enough to the side, I'm just going to be putting the foot, and I'm going to have this going on. So I want to make sure that when I do the side-to-side rumba, I just keep the weight split 50-50, back to the middle, 50-50, back to the middle, 50-50, to the middle, 50-50, and to the middle. So, rumba, we will now move on to Mozambique. So Mozambique is a fun one. It has almost the same counts as if we were going to be putting in Guaguanco. So we'll just keep it going with that. I'm going to open up Percussion Tutor, and I'm going to play a Mozambique rhythm. So just kind of a fun thing. How fun is that? So the counts are gonna be 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. And all we're gonna do is we got a little twist at the heel, alternating feet. Boom, 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 boom. And so all we're gonna do now is put the arms down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So when we're going up, it has like a kind of a floating feeling, like you're shooting a jump shot kind of. On the up, it's just a little bit like suspended in air, kind of floating. So it's like straight up. There's a tendency to lean back and do that, but it's just up, you just elevate. So arms, very easy. Like all the other movements that we do when we're doing these dances, it's coming from the back. So the awareness isn't in the hands, so I'm not like placing my hands. I'm not thinking about moving my hands, I'm moving my arms from my back. And I'm just going down and up, down and up. So count-wise, we've got our forward and back, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna hang out for the pause on 7, and I gotta prepare with the knee in and go down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. And so it's gonna be 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5. And the last 7, I'm gonna step with the right foot. I'm gonna go back to my prepared to hit the 1 with my popular forward and back basic and go right into it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Mozambique. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Mozambique. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so next one we're gonna do is Pilon. And I'm playing you the Percussion Tutor version of these rhythms, but in the description later, I will put actual songs for Mozambique, Pilon, Mambo, Guaguanco. I think everyone's kind of familiar with Guaguanco, but I'll put some Spotify links in the description. But for now, Percussion Tutor. So here's Pilon. One, 2, 3, Pilon. 1, 2, 3, Pilon. 1, 2, 3, Pilon. 1, 2, 3, Pilon. And 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 1, 2, 3, Pilon. A lot of variations that we can put onto it, but the body movement is gonna be in keeping with that same forward shoulder on the same side as the weight. So if I'm putting the weight towards my left shoulder is gonna go forward. If I put the weight towards my right, the right shoulder is gonna go forward. And it's that same bent knee action with the weight, and the shoulder is gonna follow. All we're gonna do with the arms is we're gonna put some mortar and pestle into it, and we're gonna be piloning. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it helps, we can kind of have a two-part with the arms. So they're going forward and then the and going down. Forward and forward, down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, down. If it gives a little more direction on the movement, give it some more intention. And we're gonna add the ball change with the feet. So if we're going with the left, we're gonna have left, right, left, bring the right back, and it's just gankan or pilon, right, left. And then right, left, right, left, right, left, and left, right, left, and right, left, right, left, right, and 1, 2, 3, pilon, and 1, 2, 3, pilon, and 1, and 2, 3, pilon, and 1, 2, 3, pilon. On the pilon, as you've probably seen, we can take the arms and we can put them out. We can bring them out for a little shaky shaky. We got some options, and we're just gonna do that on pilon. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, pilon, and 1, 2, 3, pilon, and 1, 2, 3, pilon, and 1, 2, 3, pilon. To put it into a forward and back, I'm just gonna keep the same thing going where I collect the feet on 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna get the pilon hands going. 1, 2, 3, pilon. 1, 2, 3, pilon. 1 and 2, 3, pilon, and 1 and 2, 3, pilon. And then I'm going to step with the right foot, get the arms prepared, and back to forward and back. 5, 6, 7. Pilon, here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, gankan, E 1, 2, 3, gankan, and 1, 2, 3, pilon, and 1, 2, 3, pilon, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Moving on smartly to Mambo. So for Mambo, I don't think it's on percussion tutor. I thought it was, but it is not, so it seems. For Mambo, press Pilon, Mambo number 5. Oh man, there's so many good tracks. I'll try to link some of the more popular Mambo tracks in the description. But Mambo, again, fun, kind of cheeky dance, and that's another benefit for doing these exercises. So it helps with rhythm and controlling your internal rhythm and being very intentional of when you're stepping and paying attention to the music. But listening to these different types of music for their own sake, you can kind of hear where the influences come from, and then kind of learning the different dances for their own sake. It helps you be able to present a different energy with your dancing. So rumba, you know, is gonna have a different energy than dancing Cuban mambo. So it's just like a little bit more fun, kind of corny energy. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna introduce the idea of doing something on every single beat, which I don't think we've done yet. So we've done a lot of 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Mambo has something happening on every count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from the point of view of the cadence of the steps, we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So it can be a little bit hectic, but we're gonna do it. So it's just a tap and a step, tap and a step. So the taps are happening on the odd numbers or the downbeats. 1, 3, 5, 7, and the steps are happening on the even numbers. So the weight change is gonna happen on 2, 4, 6, and 8. So we're gonna get into it by holding the pause on 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We've got our opposite coordination going from our normal arms, which is perfect because Mambo is going to use opposite coordination as well. But we just have to build the body movement. So with the taps happening, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, we're going to add the hips going forward. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. Forward with the hips and forward with the hips. From there, we're going to add the opposite coordination with the arms, and we're just going to bring the arms up in a little extra energy at the end, forward, just to kind of punctuate the movement. Up and up and up and mambo and mambo and mambo and mambo. And just because every mambo song references hips and shoulders, we're going to start incorporating a little bit of shoulder forward. So there's like 1,000 ways to dance mambo and do the body movement for mambo. The hips with the shoulders and the arms like this is a pretty safe one. So we've got tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, and the hips forward, forward, arms, 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 and arms, shoulders, 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 and just a little playful energy behind it. So we're going from 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We can hold the 7. And then mambo, 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 and mambo. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to step on 8, and it's not like, because I'm stepping on 8, not 7, it's not like I have a beat to like hang out and pause. I've got to step on 8, and then immediately on the next beat, back to 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2 again, 5, 6, 7, and mambo, and mambo, and mambo, mambo, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, mambo, one more time, 5, 6, 7, and mambo, and mambo, and mambo, and mambo, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So, keeping with the theme of doing something on every single beat of the 8 count, we're going to do a step called Bamboleo. So for Bamboleo, we will actually be, Bamboleo is a little bit of a challenging one because what we're going to do to get into it is take an extra step. All right, and so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Instead of stepping 5, 6, 7, we're going to step 5, 6, 7, 8, and give your right shoulder, because we're dancing on the leads count, give your right shoulder towards the mirror or wherever your forward is. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get my right shoulder towards the mirror. And so from here, we're going to be tapping on 1, and you'll notice that it's the foot that is not usually the foot that you step 1 with. Usually when I'm doing a forward and back, I'm stepping forward with my left foot, and here I am, I'm tapping with my right foot on 1. But we're going to make it work. So we've got a tap with the right foot, that'll be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, tapping on 5 with the foot that I usually don't step 5 with, so on my left foot if I'm dancing on leads count. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, 2, 3, 4. Tap, 6, 7, 8. Tap, 2, 3, 4. Tap, 6, 7, 8. When I want to get out of it, I'm just going to hold the 7. It's all going to work out. So I'm going to have tap on 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap on 5, 6. Step on 7. It's my normal foot for 7. Hold the pause. No stepping on 8. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So if I go from a forward and back and I get into Bamboleo, I've got 1, 2, 3. Take an extra step for 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then hold the 7. Prepare my arms. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Bamboleo, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Bamboleo, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So there's a lot of fun arms that you can put with Bamboleo. That's a few of them. Bamboleo. It has us dancing, stepping on the contratiempo. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. We have a little tap to hold the pause on the 1 and on the 5, but really the steps are on 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, which you may know is contratiempo, which you may know is characteristic of dancing son. So if we take it to something that's sonish sounding, and we have our clave, and we have our bass, we have it go maybe a little faster. Sometimes it's nice to change from dancing a tiempo, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, to dancing contratiempo, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, for a variety of reasons. So we might be dancing to a song that's very timba, it feels kind of downbeat, heavy, and so dancing 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 makes sense. But they might kind of kick into something that sounds more son or son montuno. And if we want to change to the contratiempo either by ourselves or dancing with a partner, we can do that. We just have to lead it clearly if we're with a partner. And the first step for doing that is being able to do it by yourself. So if I was dancing a tiempo, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. But I wanted to start catching the bass, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. When I want to get out of it, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So that's one of a few different ways to get in and out of contratiempo. But if we break it down, we're going from our forward and back. There's nothing in particular that's going to be changing dramatically with the body movement. If we want to have more of a son feel, we can kind of elevate a little bit, certainly, but the coordination and everything is going to stay the same. Just to make it clear, to differentiate from the forward and back a tiempo, we're going to go paso son, side to side for the contratiempo, and just to change things up, all right? So forward and back, we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We want to change to contratiempo, we're just going to take an extra step, and we're going to go out to the side, to our left side on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, extra step on 8 to the left. We hit 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. And what I want to do here is I'm not going to necessarily step the feet. I can change the weight side to side, but I'm going to do it heavy with the torso. 6, 7. And so that same body movement that we've been doing, 6, 7. And so look at that. My arms are nice and prepared for continuing 1, 2, 3, back to a tiempo. 5, 6, 7. Son, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. One more. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Son, one more time. 5, 6, 7. Out. 2, 3, ah. 6, 7, ah. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So that's son. All right, so far, Rumba, Guaguanco, Mozambique, Pilon, Mambo, Bamboleo, son. So now this is gonna start to get fun. So what we're gonna do is a little bit of a NYONGO step from Yoruba. So specifically what we're gonna do is Elegua's movements. So we did a little bit of a NYONGO step in Casino Next Level this past month, June, where we did fundamentals of Ogun. And so the NYONGO step, just for a quick review, is we've got our folkloric posture, we've got our moyeo, and we're gonna be going across, back to the middle, across, back to the middle. And so we've got our torso opening, open, 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 like that. And we're gonna take that, put that in and out of our forward and back. The arms that we're gonna do are gonna be arms from Elegua. So we're gonna imagine that we've got a mini scythe on both hands. So bonus points, it's garabato. And we're gonna be holding on to that while let me put on Lumbanche Toke real quick. Someone's gonna be like, that's not NYONGO. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. All right, Lumbanche, boom. All right, and so the arm movements with the moyeo, we've got an open with the arms, and because the chest has got a double opening, on one of the openings, the arms are gonna be back, and on the other one, the arms are gonna be forward, and that can be a little bit difficult to open the chest with the arms forward, but it looks better, so we're just gonna practice. Tum, 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 tum. Tum, 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 tum. Ah, tum, 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 ka. Tum, 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 pa. And that's all we're gonna do. It's just across at angles. So, quick little details. I'd love to do a little mini course, Casino Next Level style on Elegua like we did for Ogun. It's a good intro to Afro-Cuban. So, like I said, we've got our carabato. And for the movement, it's opening, opening, prepare, open, prepare, open. And so I want to make sure that I don't cross the arms. So I leave the hands just come together in front, and then I open. And so I'm cutting grass so I can put a little wrist onto it. I want to make sure that I keep the arms bent. I don't let them go straight. When I do the arms, I keep the arm bend. And so the torso is going to be the driver of the arm movement. And so here's a little secret. People will tell you that, you'll see this movement, and you'll be at an Afro-Cuban class, and you'll say, oh, okay, so you use your shoulders, and a lot of people will say like, no, you don't use your shoulders, but it's a trick. You do use your shoulders. So you let the torso drive the movement, that's the primary driver, but for a little extra something at the end, on like the and, you can give a little roll with the shoulders. That's a trade secret. Okay, so it's open, open, and got my wrist going, open, and so I can, at the end, just put a little roll on the shoulder, boom. All right, so if we go from a forward and back, we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm gonna prepare on 7, and I'll be going this way. I'll be going towards my right with my left foot, preparation with the arms in front, and I gotta get ready to have like the spring, the bend in the knees and everything like that. And I'm preparing in front, and then I open on 1, 3, 5, 7. Open on 1, 3, 5, 7, and 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 1, 3, 5. And then if it's time to get back on 7, I've got the arms open for 5, and I take my next step, a little baby half step on 7, change the arms to prepare, back into my normal forward and back arms body movement. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, prepare and open, dinky, 5, 7, and open, dinky, 5, 7, and open, 5, 7, and open, 5, prepare, and 1, 2, 3, back to forward and back. So that is NYONGO. Specifically, we did Elegua's movements for that. So we're like the crown jewel. This is like probably the hardest one. This is a movement that's pretty popular that you'll see shoehorned into popular music, whether it's people dancing by themselves or dancing in a couple. It is Yuka. So I'm gonna play Yuka real quick, and we'll talk about why a lot of people end up doing it wrong. One thing I can tell you about all this stuff is in Cuban dance, there's always a way to do things wrong. So we got our Yuka rhythm. And so what you'll notice real quick about Yuka, it's pretty easy to hear the pulse. And the step that we're gonna do is 3 steps. So the step that we're gonna do is gonna have a hip circle towards the right, preferably if you can have your hips circle towards the right. And we're gonna be taking 3 steps forward, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 steps back, 1, 2, 3. And you'll notice we're taking the steps starting both times with the right foot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if I can do it with the music real quick. Boom, boom. I'm sorry, percussion tutor. We're gonna do this. Yuka. Okay. Bam 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 bam. So just keep the weight heavy on the right foot. Boom, boom, boom. And then when we add the arms, we bring them up, back, up, back. And this is a fertility dance. So we can get real rooster and hennish with the arms. I kind of like to put them on the side with the hands closed like this, but if you put the back of the hands flat on the back with a little shaky, That's usually how it's done. So if I'm going forward, I'm taking the 3 steps. This big hit is on 1, but then there's a pause. And when I'm going back, it's 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. So I'm actually, even though I'm putting 3 steps and 3 steps into a basic that has 3 steps and 3 steps, I'm dancing it on 3, not on 1. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and I pick up 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. It's very common that people will go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And I guess in the grand scheme of things, there's probably things that are, you know, more important or more disastrous, harmful to humanity, but it's not right. So after this, you can look at the people doing that and judge them, and that's really where a lot of the fun in this stuff is. So what I'm gonna do off of my going backwards on 5, 6, I'm gonna continue forward, stepping 7, 8, 1 with my hip circles. 7, 8, 1, and back. 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. And when I want to get out of it, I just hold the pause on 6, don't step. And then I prepare on 7, and I'm back to my basic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yuka coming at you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. Prepare and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yuka. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. Prepare and 1, 2, 3. So this is a good time to show how the follows would adapt for the steps for Yuka, because the rest of the steps that we did, it's really not a big deal to do them on the follows count. Yuka is a little bit more tricky because if we're doing it in pairs, we're both going forward at the same time and away from each other. Forward and away. So it's not like the lead goes forward and the follow goes back and the follow goes forward and the lead goes, we're meeting each other and we're going away. So that is to say, if the follow is going back on 1, 2, 3, and forward on 5, 6, 7, her next steps for doing Yuka have to be forward. So if we've got 1, 2, 3 on the follows count, 5, I'm going to hold the pause on 6. I can do a tap on 6 and then keep going forward. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. And when I want to get out of it, I'm going to step and prepare on 7 with the left, and I'll have the left arm ready to go be the dominant arm as I go back on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Back to my follow style, forward and back. So from the follows count, I've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You go. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So let's do all these to music. We're gonna put them into timba as defined by Percussion Tutor, which is a great app for exploring the rich world of Cuban rhythms. So they actually have a track called Timba. And again, when you're listening to these different rhythms, and you start kind of like practicing the dances to those rhythms, without really trying, as you're listening to timba, you'll kind of hear how they relate, and you'll hear where Mambo son, Guaguanco have influences in a lot of the popular songs that you might be dancing to, and will help you know when and where to place these steps, God willing, on the right count. So here comes, okay. Let's do that. So we'll go from our forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We'll do a beat count. All right, so rumba. Hey. Rumba. Yuka. 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. Yuka. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Good. All right. I'll be able to sleep tonight, maybe. So this is the second time I've done this today, which is definitely enough, but I wanted to give a version that had decent audio and color and aspect ratio, if not dancing. So I hope it at least did that. This is up on Casino Next Level. This month, there's a bunch of other stuff there. You can try the first month for a bit of a discount, which is on the top of the screen. The Casino Level 1 digital course is on sale for $75 for the rest of July. Promo code 15K in honor of 15,000 subscribers, which thank you very much. I know it's not a whole lot in YouTube land, but for my little channel, I was tickled. So hope everyone has a great rest of the Sunday.